going to start the drive with a pass. On the move, he fires. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now let's see if they can adjust with the...
Wide room to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires downfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! First score of the game goes up. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now...
There he goes! Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
It's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
To the back. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Made a defender miss. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's gonna come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the right. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Trick 9B.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hey, that's a live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays. And
they'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
Pace, 27, jump.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The sure hands, it's White. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Cooler.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touch! When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's White. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running to Green. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on. nowadays.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
Here we go.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, he's...
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's White. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
It's so hard to tackle these fast guys in the open field. And you see when you duck your head and you're going to try to hit somebody, you can't see him anymore. Ducks his head a little bit. Next thing you know, broken tackle, guys getting extra yards.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
Here we go, set.
The running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! Grab the short pass to put the... A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a pro.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
Banner.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking. Field on first down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one on...
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Ready.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Come on, set.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. This will be the final play of the third quarter with just one tick left on the clock. Back to pass on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Grabbed in the middle, it's White. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice move to keep running. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Powers through the defender. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And they got him down in a...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team
Phase 27, jump! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Here we go! Set! Phase 27.
First play looking to throw it. He's going to take off here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Quick juke to get free. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. Looking for a man. Catch made on the left side. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Look out, room to run here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is why I love the quarterback. can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So second down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Let's go! Let's go!
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's looking to scramble. Tackled after a solid gain. It's a for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Tight end makes the grab. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second.
Put him to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Oh, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the...
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down.
Locates the tight end. It's complete.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They'll try the ground game here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, Dogs, as they put 6 more on the board.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. One more play before they head to the locker room. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is...
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Great cut there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's White. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Jukes past the defender, he's in the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Fires it to the wideout. So we're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
How about that?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Pounding away with the run game. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Watch some time. Now lets it go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now here's the toss play. Breaks an open space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him now.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial in kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
On first down, it's play action. Catch made by the tight end. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Sets the formation. It's third down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He spins free, and he's in the clear. And here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Dogs.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's got it in the open. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock.
Let's go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32.
Ready.
Play action here on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Quick throw over the middle. He makes the ground. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Leaning on the run game here. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder with under 3 minutes. This game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome, folks, to Lexington and the home field of the Kentucky Wildcats, as we'll see the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even...
Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these 2 teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Deep ball back to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And this one is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cut.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. With the catch, it's Taylor. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Going to try to use his legs here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs. So what happened there? The defense just lost. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
That's exactly what...
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Georgia Now operating in the red zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to... A nice tackle for a loss.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Military stunt.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's White. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's White. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grinding away with their running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Looking to pass here on second down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle, but first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. And the single back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.